Hey guys, Brickset here, and today I want to share my thoughts on Ninjago the Island with you. Huge spoiler alert, please do yourself the favor and watch the whole special before you continue this video. It's pretty great, so just, watch the thing. It's good and you're good and watch it. Okay, if you haven't seen it, you better be gone by now because I'm talking spoilers in 3, 2, 1. Peeled Belobo is back. Just kidding. But Ronin is, and that's pretty cool, so we'll get into that. So the ninja are vibing as always, and we get a little bit more info on some of the prisoners in Cryptarium that have escaped. And notably from this group, we see Fujidove feeding some birds in a park. When I first watched this episode, without the context of the others, I thought it was kind of just like a throwaway joke thing. But of course, it's kind of relevant to the story a little bit. But like, I appreciated the mention of Fujidove. It was nice to hear up about our favorite character, the only good thing from season 11. Then the ninja learn that Misako, Wu, and Clutch are missing on a random island, and so the ninja go to rescue them. I love how in the Wild Brain area we actually get explanations for where the ninja suits come from again, like we did kind of in the early days of Ninjago. Then they kind of gave up and just had new ones at the start of every season. But now we're back to like having new suits. So they start in their season 11 suits, and then they put on their like jungle gear or whatever to go exploring. That's really great, and I like that. But now do I need to buy all the season 11 sets to get the ninja, because that's like their main suit now that they're going to use for a while, and those sets are already kind of gone from everywhere. So So the ninja go to the island, the Kai boat does Kai boat things, and then they meet Twitchy Tim. Some people love him, but personally, my impression is pretty neutral. Like, I'm trying not to get too excited about him because the last thing I need is to get attached to another important Ninjago side character just for the show to stop caring about them at all. So I'm sure he's great, and if you like him, that's cool, but I don't, because I've been burned too many times. I love the fight with the stone golem. It's like the ninja are actually struggling to like fight this thing, and the fluidity of the Wild Brain animation really, really helps with that. So that's cool. Thumbs up. I also love the jungle dragon being a dog. That was great. I originally thought in the scene where Zippy chases the keepers, they have this weird dust cloud to cover their legs because they didn't want to take the time to animate all them running. But after Tommy tweeted that Scooby-Doo was an influence for the island, I'm now thinking that that's actually kind of a reference to Scooby-Doo. And while it's still kind of an animation cost-saving measure, I can appreciate it more, though, because it's a reference to Scooby-Doo. That being said, it looks a little jarring in Ninjago. The only other moment of weird animation to me is like the Ronin reveal. I don't know, the lighting just looks really off, and it looks like it's taken directly from the Shadow of Ronin 3DS game. Oh, that game. But anyways, let's talk about Ronin. So the keepers have to protect the storm amulet from Mojira, and then Ronin takes advantage of that using the prisoners that have broken out of Cryptarium prison to then employ them and scare the keepers into giving them stuff. It's a pretty good plan, but the keepers send over Jay, and then Ronin's like, well, if they're done sending over stuff that's profitable, then I'm gonna leave. But then Twitchy Tim shows up and then runs into the boat's crash, and then Twitchy Tim saves the day. So good job, Tim. I hope to see you in a future season of Ninjago. Speedrun time. The theming in general was really great. The sets look awesome, and it translates well to the show. I can't say the same about the summer sets. From what I've seen, I'm a little nervous, but this right here, right now, it's great. The Keepers being a neutral villain, kind of like the Geckos and Munts were in season 13, and even though it's like another neutral villain faction kind of thing, it works. It works. It's still fresh. It's unique. I like it. Good job. Kai saying who would want Jay, and then Nia being like, me. That was a nice way to continue their relationship without, like having to spend that long on it. And it's 44 minutes, so they needed to go. The Kai boat. The way that Kai says Ronin in this scene, I don't know. And then he fist bumps Cole. I know it'll inspire some not okay fan art, but it was a nice moment. And also, I really liked how Kai was like genuinely funny in this season. I feel like Kai's been really sidelined in like the previous seasons, so it was just nice that he like had something to do here. And yeah, let's talk about this. What do we call this? Season 14, or like is this season 14? Is this and the summer stuff season 14? Is this the island special and then the summer season 14? I'm of the opinion that this is season 14 just because the theming between this and the summer stuff is so different. Also, there were individual episode titles. If this was a special, like Day of the Departed, didn't have like episode breakdowns, but this did. So I feel like it's more of a season because it's like a collection of episodes more. So I'm going to call this season 14. But if the Ninjago community decides to do anything different, then I'll defer to that because consistency is key. Speaking of next season, so I saw some stuff online that made me think that the end of this special was going to set up the next season where like Ninjago flooded. I don't know, Wojira got mad or something and the sea level rose and flooded Ninjago. That did not happen, and I'm a little sad, honestly. Like that would have been cool to have like some like MCU snap type levels of like event, but it's fine. And I don't know. My expectations were too high. But you never know. Next season, Ninjago could still flood, and that'd be cool. It'd be bad for Ninjago, but it'd be cool for us to watch. Basically, I just want Ninjago to flood. So the island came and went, and it was so short. You know, it felt rushed at times, but they still packed a lot in there, and it was good. It was good overall. I'm excited to see where the story goes from here, and I really, really hope that this isn't the last time we see the Keepers. But I don't have my hopes up. Also, Twitchy Tim, can he come back? Can we like continue this thing, or is this just gonna be like a one-time thing, and we're just never gonna talk about these characters again? I don't know. I could see them playing a role next season, though. After that, I'm not sure that they'd ever really need to come up again. But you never know. We'll see. The island itself is really interesting. It adds to the lore of Ninjago in some really interesting ways. So I want to explore it more. I want to know more about this place. I can't really give this season a score or rank or anything. I really need to do a ranking all the Ninjago seasons video. Make sure you subscribe so you don't miss that. But that's going to do it for my thoughts on season 14, The Island. Thank you all so much for watching. Let me know what you thought of The Island in the comments below, and I'll see you in the next one, and have a wonderful day. Bye.